I'm gonna run, run, run.
Hey there, friends. It's your Bad Couch Guru, Lynn Lindbergh, and today I have a important FIB alert for you. FIB alert is fitness industry brainwashing, FIB, or you can call it fitness industry bullshit, whatever you want to call it. It's a FIB alert. Today, I want to have you be aware of something going on in the fitness industry, and it's not a big conspiracy at all. It's just something that's happening, and that is everything happening on Instagram. This is what I want you to do. If you are an Instagram follower or you know people who are Instagram followers, there are an incredible amount of fake accounts and bots on Instagram, which is owned by Facebook. And so it's all related to all social media. But for today, I'm just picking on Instagram. There's been a lot of amazing accounts found. And when they get found, they get taken down. And then so it's hard to find examples and keep up with them. But examples of accounts where they have thousands of bots that follow and like and share all of their posts. And the person is just tra-la-line all around doing all these, yoga poses around the world and eating their protein smoothies and their kale salads. And they seem like they're living the life, and they are bots. They're fake accounts. In fact, the people don't even exist. They're CGI. They're graphic pictures. They're not even real people. And the problem with this for us is we get a false sense of what is real and reality and our lives, and we end up not as happy with ourselves because we're looking at all these other people who seem to have these fabulous, fabulous lives. It gets even worse and more insidious when you have somebody that you know is a real human and they have lots of followers and they seem so beautiful and perfect and all together, and all their posts gets all of these likes all the time. Now, here's one way you can kind of look through the BS on this. If you have a fitness influencer that you know, and you look and it seems like every time one of their posts comes up, they have hundreds to, 1,000 likes on it or more, like instantly, go through their, you know what? Don't even bother. But you can find out pretty easily, like if they have the exact same number of likes on pretty much all of their posts, they're probably bot follows. And they happen more than you think they do. I got to tell you, a lot of these folks and fitness influencers, I know a ton of them who are like the nicest, most awesome people in the world. Their hearts are in the right place. And they still only post photos of themselves in the perfect angle, when they look the best, when they're tapered down, or they hire photographers. This happens way more than you realize. They hire photographers to take photos of them that looks like they're taking selfies in a way, a rapid fire series of 100 of them. They actually have makeup done. They go through multiple outfits like rapid fire to just look like they're just tra-la-la all over the place. And then they use that bank of photos over months and months. And they never look like that again in the day. But you think months and months later, like, oh my gosh, their hair is perfect again. Their hair is perfect again. Their makeup's perfect again. They're in their yoga pants and they look so beautiful. So I want you to be aware of that's a real thing, that paid bots for likes, paid comments. There are pools of people who get together and they're like, 50 people, and they go on and they all comment on each other's posts just to get them to go up in the rankings. I mean, this is very real stuff that happens all the time. I get invited to them all the time too. And it's just, it needs to be authentic. It needs to be real. So Instagram is last year it was a $9.5 billion ad revenue company. Yes, $9.5 billion. Remember yesterday we talked about wedgie jeans was a $20 to $40 billion market for women's clothes. $9 billion in ad spend on Instagram. And in 2020, they are projecting they will have a $14 billion spend on ad revenue in Instagram alone. Facebook's even harder than that and bigger than that. So anyhow, what do I want you to do with this? I want you to be really careful about your social media feed. I want you to know that even the people you do know on social media don't look as good as they do on social media. And I don't want to be gloom and doom because there's so many great things about social media also, right? But that fitness industry brainwashing piece, it's not a conspiracy. Nobody's sitting down and making this big old plan to screw with our minds, but it's just happening as people claw over each other for attention so they can get their ad money and your wallet into their hands. Anyhow, friends, all right, for today, let's get you off of social media. Just turn it off for a day. Heck, turn me off for a day. I won't care. Just come back. And let's get you out there and get you moving. All right? Take care, friends. Bye-bye. Exercise should not be dreadful, but getting off the couch, we know, is the hardest exercise of all. Did you know that Couch to Active has an app? It's the easiest way to keep track of and follow the Couch to Active podcast. So head on over to your app store, and it doesn't matter whether you're on an iPhone, a tablet, or an Android device. Search for Couch to Active, that's T-O Active. Download the app and check it out. Bye-bye now.